if you go to page 125 in your A.L. Williams books, pull it out of the pew in front of you. Just kidding. I can't help but make like jokes about old churches when I pull these books out. You also go buy this book though. It's really good. It's only like $20, I think, online. Maybe 30, maybe 50. I'm not sure, but you should buy it. It's good. Or if you go to RVP, they'll give you one for free. So if you don't want to pay $30 for a book, go get RVP and then you can have one for free.
And I don't need my readers for it because it's such a big book.
That's true. Maybe if you got better eyes, you wouldn't need your readers either. But anyway, so the page on 125 today, it's talking about straight up reputation. That's what it's funny. It's like I didn't plan that at all on purpose. That was mean, Taylor. Taylor's bullying me. Everybody kicked Taylor out of the Zoom call. But all right, let me read this. Oh, geez, Pete, this is long. We're not getting through all this today. There's no way. It says, everything you do builds your reputation either in a positive way or a negative way. You must work to build a positive reputation in your community. That's Arthur Williams himself. As a quote, in business, your reputation is everything. You can't fool people for very long. If you don't do what's right, you might get by for a day or a week or even a year, but sooner or later, they're going to smell you out, figure you out would probably be another way to say that. He said, we decided in 1977 that we would close our doors before we would prostitute our philosophy. I love the way they said that, but before he would sell out his philosophy, right? Of doing what is right for the consumer and for our people. So basically he said, we will close before we do anything wrong. Like we will close before we're not honest in our reputation with people. So we wanted to go out there and build a reputation of being good people, honest people, and sincere people, and that is what we've done. Everyone who's a part of A.L. Williams' team has a responsibility to build the kind of reputation that is a credit to our company. It says A.L. Williams leaders do what's right. Number one, people don't respect a stranger or a salesperson who calls them on the phone at home. So A.L. Williams doesn't conduct their business by telephone or people. We recruit and sell to people one-on-one, eyeball to eyeball, and across the kitchen table. Well, it doesn't mean you don't call them to set the appointment. Don't hear what's not being said here. Okay. So I want to be super clear on two things. Number one, if the appointment was set up or if you got the name as hey, I'm going to call this person, great, call them. That's fine. That the precedence was set there, right? If you're like, hey, I'm going to call you. We'll talk. I wouldn't do that. I would still set it up for a Zoom call or a one-on-one. But every once in a while, I'm like, hey, call my mom. Talk to my mom. She wants insurance. Great. So I'll call her. I'll give her a rundown and book the appointment to meet back up with them, right? Maybe the first time you get somebody's number, you're supposed to call them. Sweet. Call them. Do what you got to do. Get them then on a FNA, a financial needs analysis. Okay. Super important that we do that. Number two, people don't respect somebody talking or taking them to a meeting without explaining what it's about. Some of y'all, at least previous people, maybe not you guys, will just set, hey, jump on this meeting at 7:00 and see what it's all about, because I don't want to take the time out of my day to run a recruit presentation with you, and I just want you to watch somebody else talk about it anyway because it's easy. Or I send you a link, hey, watch this and tell me what you think. No, that's not how you do the business. You're building your reputation by doing that. So you build your reputation through showing up and meeting with the people, or saying, hey, we're having an overview on Thursday at 7:00. I would love for you to come with me, be my guest. And you'll get to learn what it's all about. Do you see the difference in that? If I'm just like, Josh, watch this link, or hey, Josh, jump on this link at 7:00 on Thursday and let me know what you think. Like, I don't even know what the hell's going on. You didn't set any sort of standard for what I'm supposed to be on. But if I call you and I'm like, Josh, Thursday at 7, we're having a business overview, like a hiring open house at my office. It's on Zoom. I want you to be my personal guest. I'll be on there also. I'm going to send you the Zoom link. Hop on, make sure your camera's on, and you're in a place where you can pay attention and take notes. All right. I'm excited for you. How different is that conversation? Vastly different, right? The reputation you're building for yourself, you're setting the standard. You're a professional versus you're like some wild Wild West salesperson just trying to get them whatever you can, right? So the last thing we're going to talk about for today, number 3, people don't respect a company that mails out postcards, flyers, and mailers. So I know we're not doing that, but y'all get the point. Don't be out here just blasting people with bullcrap. right? Like I send out cold messages every single day on Facebook. I don't have any issue doing that. That would be similar to me knocking on somebody's door and just saying, hey, how are you? I just want to introduce myself. I run a financial services business. If you need anything, let me know. That's the 2023 version of door knocking. There's nothing wrong with door knocking. You're trying to build a relationship with them, maybe not necessarily trying to sell anything, but y'all don't got to walk around your neighborhood in the 100-degree weather to meet people. Like you can meet people however you want to. So that's it for right now. Hang on. There's I wanted to go over one of the fundamentals really fast with you all. Where is it? I need to find them first. Hang on. I had it pulled up and then it's closed. So bear with me, y'all. Sorry. The first day. 7 fundamentals. There it is. Okay. So today we're on number 4, I think. Yeah. Master overcoming objections related to recruiting and sales. So one of the major reasons people wash out of Primerica is they get an objection and they're incapable of overcoming even the most basic concerns and objections that people have related to joining or buying. If you master how to overcome the most common objections, you won't recruit or sell anyone, but your ratios will improve dramatically. So just because you're good at overcoming objections doesn't mean that you're going to magically start recruiting people. But if you're on appointments and you learn how to do that, you're going to all of a sudden start recruiting and having a lot more people joining and selling a lot more product. Okay, by improving this skill, your confidence that you could actually do Primerica and succeed will go up. And when you feel confident, you will do something, or that when we feel confident, we can do something, we are much more likely to put the effort forward in doing that thing. All right. The one thing I hated, and this is Hector Lamarck, the one thing I hated more than anything was being rejected. So I listened to Tom Hopkins' How to Master the Art of Selling Anything audios at least 5 times a day for 2 hours a day for 3 years straight. And there's actually an audio where he talks about that. And he's like, well, if I think about it this way, I took 2 hours out of my day every day for 3 years to get better at selling, because that's a big pendulum in our business. He's like, a lot of people will take 2 hours a day, every day, 7 days a week to binge watch Netflix or to do other things that aren't productive. Like you can listen to it while you're at the gym. You can listen to it in the car. You can listen to it while you're doing laundry and dishes and all this other. You can easily find 2 hours a day to listen to that audio. I would encourage you all to do that. It's a very, very good book. How to Master the Art of Selling Anything by Tom Hopkins. It's like the sales Bible. Like that's literally what a lot of salespeople refer to that as, like the sales Bible. I would highly encourage you all to get that audiobook. But mastering how to overcome objections allowed Hector Lamarck to become super confident. It also had the benefit of reducing rejection radically, because I learned the art of asking questions. I was rarely rejected. So a lot of you guys have been on appointments with me where you're like, how did you close that? Or, oh my goodness, I want to be that good. It's just questions. It's just getting better at asking questions. That's all it is. That's why I don't get a whole lot of no's. I don't get a whole lot of like, I need to think about it. And I do sometimes, and it's okay. But it's just, I get really good at asking questions, because when you learn the objection, you hear the objection, you start to figure out what the root of the objection is, which is then if you ask questions to expose the root, like I talked about on Saturday's training, if you ask questions to expose the root, all of a sudden it becomes a lot easier to close. And we get rejected most often because our skill level is too low. As you raise your skill level in anything, the easier it gets, and then it becomes fun. He said, I got to the point that I enjoyed objections and the challenge of overcoming them. I love when people ask me hard questions. That's fun. When you know how to do it professionally, objections are merely amusements. Listen to my Overcoming Objections CD 100 or more times until you can overcome common objections reflexively without having to think about what you need to say next. Until you can reflexively overcome the most common objections, you will never be a great trainer, and that will slow down your progress again. So, and he said, just commit to it. So I posted his audio in the chat the other day, Hector Lamarck's one of his audios. Y'all should be listening to that. You should be listening to Tom Hopkins. You should get better at the sales process. The mindset stuff is awesome. If you get really good at the mindset stuff, that's great. But if you suck at the sales thing, you're never going to have the skill that's going to allow you to fulfill what you're learning on the mindset side. So you have to make sure you're working on both those things. So, all right. Thank you all, part-time people. Hop off. I love you guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Full-time people, hang out for a few minutes. Make sure your docs are filled out, please. Oh, you're dying. Hey, it's just us again. What's up, guys? Welcome. All right. Let's see. Hey, Kelly and Josh, I'm gonna get you guys on the docs, okay? Because we have time. So if you go to page 125 in your A.L. Williams books, pull up. That's funny. That's a lagging YouTube feed of our video of our meeting. So, all right, let's see.
My docs are sad. Changing that today.
All right. What the heck? Hang on. I gotta pull the right ones up. Give me a second. Don't let them get sad.
I tried to not let them get sad, but not hard enough. So
We'll stop trying.
do it harder.
That's what she said. Anyway, Kelly's dying. She can't handle it. She's like, oh my goodness, this guy's an idiot. I saw you just told Randy, you said this guy's dumb. It's all right. I'll get over it. I'll just cry myself to sleep. Okay. I think that's all the things. Josh, where'd you go? All right, Josh left. Josh quit. That's fine. He didn't actually quit, but let's see. All right, Kelly. Let's see. Move. Why is Carson on there?
You put him on there. You put him on there like right when you started doing that.
Kelly, what's your email?
It's my last name, first name at Gmail. Right there.
So within a few days. No. So it takes a few days. All right, make sure you got that email, please.
I got it.
All right. So Kelly, I'm going to teach you how to fill out the docs while filling out the docs for you. Okay. So we'll do it together. I'll fill everything out. So
Okay.
BNI LBN meeting is it's like a networking meeting. So like where you go meet with people and you talk about your business and they talk about theirs, and the whole idea is to pass referrals. I'm assuming you have not yet, but have you joined anything like that at all, like Chamber of Commerce or anything along those lines?
No, not, I have not.
Okay, I know we haven't talked about that, but I would definitely encourage you like looking at like the Jackson Chamber of Commerce or something like that. I think that'd be a really good idea for you. Nobody else has done that on our team. I've been telling them to do it for a long time and nobody else has done that. So you should definitely do that. I have a Chamber of Commerce. I have like a business, there's like a business owner meeting every Thursday at our church that I'm going to start going to. It's like a free networking thing. Just find some networking group to be a part of, not on Facebook, a real face-to-face or on Zoom, whatever, but networking group where the whole intention is to build relationships and pass referrals. Okay. So you don't have one yet. So I'm going to put none. That should be one of your big things to do this week. Schedule at least a time to go meet, or schedule a time to go at least try a couple groups and visit. You don't have to make a commitment before I wouldn't commit before I try a few groups. Okay. All right. So current numbers, this is your numbers right now. Kelly, what is your team at for the month? Recruits and premium.
How do I find it?
I will show you. So go to your Primerica online app.
Now I understand how good of a deal it is, but then I didn't. And what they count on them was that they do month to month. So if you're not happy, you don't have to do the next month. There's no contract.
Okay.
All right. And then go to the little menu upper left-hand corner lines button.
Yeah.
Click on rewards and recognition and then challenge score.
Yeah.
6 recruits and 755 premium.
Okay, so that's for last month. So click on the funnel in the upper right-hand corner and
Oh.
switch it to March.
I thought about doing that, all the customers, dude, there's a lot of them. Yeah, no, fuck it.
892 premium, 1 recruit.
Okay, so 1 by 892. Not a bad start to the month. What's your goal for the month? What do you want to hit?
Barely fitting the fence.
On your
Uh,
team?
In one corner, breaking the other.
I want to do the 15 by 15 is what I want to get to.
Okay. And how many licensed agents do you have on your team? So how you can check that number, hit the X in the upper right-hand corner,
Yep.
and then hit the menu button in the upper left-hand corner.
Yep.
Go to Primerica now,
Went out and gave her a bed.
and you should see this screen. So it loads. Hang on, I'll show you this one.
Went there Friday, she didn't see the truck, she just pulled her driver, she didn't see the truck, got ran. Who are you?
Like this?
Triage.
No, hit the upper left-hand corner button.
Why are you here? Who are you?
Upper left hand?
Yes.
With Randy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your options?
All right.
Home, Turbo Apps, Primerica Now, Rewards Recognition.
Primerica now.
That's what I hit and that's what it came up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's on
Maybe-
dashboard. Do you want reports? Is that what I need to do?
No, click, let me see your dashboard again. Hold up really fast.
It's like she related everything to mine.
Scroll down a little bit. What's it say?
But like when people
Is there anything like team licenses or anything along those lines at all, or no?
Oh, like this down here, like that?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Go to, there's like personal is at the top, and then eventually you'll get to a point where it says base shop, and then you'll see life team size.
Do I need to be in March
I'm in.
or doesn't it
February,
matter? Okay.
actually. It doesn't matter.
All right. Base shop, you said?
Yep, and then the fourth one down says life team size. Do you see that?
Yeah,
What is it?
it says 1.
I had to get.
That means you have 1 licensed agent on your team. Amber's licensed, but she's not appointed yet, so they don't count until they're appointed.
Gotcha.
Okay. Because maybe they passed their test, but they have a felony they didn't tell you about. Well, they're not licensed then, right? They can't write business. These are people that can write business. And then how many prospects, Kelly, out and about have you gotten so far in the month of March?
Like talking to people?
Yeah.
I've talked to people, but I don't have anything like set up with them or anything. So,
That's fine. This is just numbers, names and numbers that you've gotten from somebody. That's all that means.
okay.
0.
0.
Okay. And then how many personal recruit appointments do you have set up so far for the month?
For the whole month or the rolling 7?
Or sorry, rolling 7. My bad. You're right. Rolling 7.
I have 8.
These are just personal, right?
Yes, they're just mine.
All right. How many personal kitchen table appointments do you have set up?
I don't think I've been talking to people. I don't have anything in stone yet. So 0.
Okay. How many appointments do you have set up to meet with either your team to help them come up with names and numbers, the people to call, or how many appointments do you have to like network with other business owners to tell them what you're doing and learn about what they're doing with the intention of passing referrals?
None.
Okay. How many carrybacks, so follow-up appointments do you have?
Follow up. I have one that's going to be rescheduling. She just messaged me this morning.
Okay. How many team recruits do you have for the week?
Like team recruit appointments.
Yes. So you're running appointments for people on your team, recruiting appointments for people on your team. Like
I don't-
Angie and people.
Yeah, I don't have any. I think Angie's still using you.
Okay. Get with her and make sure she has your calendar link so that way she can start setting them up on yours. Okay.
Okay.
And then KTs, do you have any?
I don't know what Megan has, if she's setting it up any with you, but that would be under you. So
I've not seen any from her yet, so
Okay,
none of them. So talk with those guys about making sure you're on the right spot with, like, they have your calendar. And then if you need help running them, I can, but just let
do
me know.
you want me to reach out to Amber and have her
Yes.
with me?
Yep, your whole team, call them and just spend some time chatting with them today and help them learn how to set up appointments on your calendar, okay?
Okay,
All right, on this side, how many appointments have you had scheduled so far this month, Kelly?
uh, 14 plus the 8.
Not the ones that you haven't done yet.
Oh,
Just
not the ones?
Yeah, the ones that have passed. So since March 1st or 2nd, I guess, since March 2nd. How many
14.
appointments? 14? How many have you done?
Well, I don't know. I wasn't paying any attention.
right.
I
We're
don't know.
gonna
I would
change-
have to look through it and see.
Okay, so that's what we, that's what we
Is
want to
that
make
like
sure we're.
done, like as in they said yes, or is that just ones that I actually got on and did?
Appointments completed is how many have you gotten on and you ran an appointment?
Okay, I'd have to look through them and
Okay,
see.
and then closed is closed recruits, they joined, they have a solution number. Closed life is they got life insurance. Rollovers, packs, investments, etc. is rollovers, packs, investments. PLPP is PLPP, identity theft protection, anything like that. So we need to track those things because that's how you can learn where you need to get better. So if, let's say you have 14 appointments scheduled and you only run 3 appointments and you close all 3 appointments, well, now we know that you just need to get better at getting on appointments and you'll close more business. You see what I'm saying? Versus if it's like, okay, every single person has showed up, but I've only closed 3 appointments. Well, now we need to get better at closing. So it
Got
helps
it.
you figure out where your weakness is and what you need to fix. Okay.
Okay,
Um,
I know I have
All right,
one
good.
recruit, but that joined.
awesome. Cassie, you have 3 recruits, or is this for last month that you have in here? That's
That's all for
month.
last month. I
Okay.
gotta update all of it.
Okay. All right. So make sure tomorrow, guys, when we get on, everything's updated for this month, please. And we're gonna start making sure we hit these every day. But all right, that's it, guys. Get out there. Get out there today. Go set 5 appointments. Everybody today, personal appointments. Help your team too if you need to. Everybody should be out of the gray by tomorrow. You need to be out up at 15 tomorrow. Period. All of you. Don't care. No excuses. Get to 15 for tomorrow. All right. I'll talk to you guys later.